Hello everyone, Angel here, and welcome back to the Zheng Jiang campaign. Now, the last episode was a bit of a mixed bag of good and bad news. So firstly, for the good news, we managed to conquer another region in the form of the copper mine here at Hedong. We eliminated another faction, and we've got a new addition to the family as well. Another son, whose name I cannot remember, so if we pop onto here and check it. There we go, Zheng Jiang is our second child. So that was the good news. The bad news is that we now have a couple more factions declare war on us, and these aren't small little factions, they are pretty impressive ones. So if I pop onto diplomacy, nope, wrong one, diplomacy, you can see now we're actually at war with Gongsanzan, which is, where is you? Up here, to the, there. We've got Yao Xiao, who's over here, and Han Fu, which is right here. So we're going to have to, well, change my mind about the plans of conquering the Han Empire's remaining territories along the river, and I think we're going to have to go back and try and be a bit more defensive against some of these enemies. So, let's plan to do that, and especially talking about that, is the fact that we've got one of Han Fu's armies heading towards Shongshan right now. Now, the garrison itself is not that big, thanks to it only being a town. We've got, what, 4 units? Even if I had the money to upgrade it, it would still only give me the same amount of units. Now, it was mentioned in the comments of the last video by Diego and Fugo that I could potentially raise an army here, so let's have a quick look. Ah, I can't. Okay. It seems that... does that count for the retinue? For deploying this retinue as part of an army, could you... It's a shame you couldn't just get the characters, rather than the fact that Yin Li here has 4 units with him. Now, it's a shame I couldn't just get him, rather than all 4 units. And, yeah, it's going to cost a hell of a lot of money anyway. And we don't have that money on me. Can't even hire you. Damn. Okay, well, so much for that. It looks like we're going to lose the town in the next end turn phase. But we're going to have to go up there and deal with him. And maybe we can see about expanding into his territory here at Anping. We can also head around here and then maybe go after Gongsun San. God, these names are a thing today. I've been having a terrible day with work and trying to remember people's names and say them right. So it's going to be carrying on into today's episode, it seems. Great. Anyway, so that's sort of a plan. We're going to have to leave our conquest of the Han Empire. Although, saying that, one second. We're not at war with the Han Empire. When did that happen? Hang on. Oh, hang on, you're a vassal. Vassal of Don Min. Oh, of course, right. So a few turns ago, we entered into a peace treaty with Don Min. And I believe we're paying him a little bit of money every turn to do that. And because they're vassals of his, damn it. That was originally my plan, as you guys know, is to try and conquer along the river here. So we can take the capital here of Hedong and then push forward then into the fishing port up here in Zehe, if I pronounce that right. Colonize the region up here, and we could have had some more territory with a nice little river for our border. Well, so much for that plan. In that case, how are we going to get up there? Because my forces are still in need of replenishment right now. How long is it going to take for them to do this? 4 turns? 4 turns. 6, 5. Okay, so an average of, say, 5 turns. Right. There's no point in you going after this, so what I'm going to do... because we can force march. Well, the easiest thing to do would be go through Gaogan's territory here, or even push through Yao Xiao's territory, because technically then we're not trespassing on his. Hang on, if we go this... no, it's going to be easier if we just trespass. What we'll do then is let her force march through his territory. We may take a diplomatic penalty, but hopefully, yeah, -15. It's not ideal, but I'm hoping that we'll be able to try and sort something out with that. In fact, we could try and offer him some food. Can I enter some diplomacy? Trade? Offer food trade. Well, let's just offer you 1 for now. And I'm just going to offer him that out of the goodness of my own heart. I'm not going to ask for anything in return. I'm not going to ask for military access in there. We're just going to offer him some food. There we go.
This gracious compliment.
Thank you. And now and then, we don't have to worry about him. I could go to war against him in Italy and take his region, but we've got bigger fish to fry right now. So I'm going to let her do this. Next turn, we'll be back in our own territory, so we can start replenishing again. And if we head towards the livestock farm, then we'll be able to swing across and go after Han Fu and his army then. And hopefully after we defeat it, we may be in a position to try and negotiate peace with them. And then we can focus on our other enemies. Now, what were some of these pop-ups anyway? Diplomacy, buildings, camp... Damn it! Actually, do I want to try and risk that? That might be an idea. Just try and get some cheeky money, assuming that it would last. Let's have a look. People in merit, we've got Hong Min. Forge Master. Oh, that's useful. Give him to my faction heir, or even Zheng Jiang herself, and we can get 15% income. And I don't know how much extra that's going to be, but we've got a few industrial buildings. That's got to help out a bit, shouldn't it? Oh, and you're now cheerful. +5 satisfaction faction-wide. That's good. And you're going up in level 4. Right, anyway, let's have a look. So we're going to use Xi. Let's have a look. What can we give you first? We gave you this one last time. So we'll go for bravery, intensity, or stability. I think go for charge negates. Getting rid of that charge bonus of the enemies, I think it's going to be quite useful. And I remember as well, we picked up a horse at some point, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Which one's better? Zheng Jiang's got that one, so you can have the white thoroughbred. There you go, you seem a bit cheerful about that. And let's switch you out to have this Forge Master. There we go. Yeah, it's gone up by nearly 100 coins. I'm quite happy with that result. Otherwise, there's really not much else we can do this turn, is there? So let's just end it. And let's see what my chances are of dealing with Shongshan. To be honest, I don't think we're going to hold it. Let's have a look. They outnumber me 2-1. They've got lots of archers. We don't. Spear guards. G militia. Yeah, I'm not exactly holding out on my chances here, I'm going to be honest. I'm just going to delegate it. Alright, he only lost 60 men. Christ, I was hoping they would have done better than that. Well, no matter. He's now claimed it for himself, and we're just going to go after it in the next turn. Yao Xiao's ordered a peace treaty. Okay. Lost the settlement. Shameful defeat. Defeat? Bah! Nothing more than a setback. Every last one responsible for humiliating me will be paid back 100 times over, I swear. And we get an extra 2,100 experience for Zheng Jiang. Cool. What are you doing? How are you doing at the moment in terms of experience? What? We got another son. Shen Kun. And I probably butchered that pronunciation. Oh, wow. We got 3 kids. 3 healthy sons. That's cool. I'm happy about that. How are we doing for experience? Legendary champion, level 6. Oh, we're about 10,400 away. No, 14,000 away. Oh, so not much. Fair enough, fair enough. Right. So now is my turn. What we're going to do is head back now to normal stance. Because as you can see here, normal stance allows you to actually replenish, whereas force march doesn't. So we're going to switch to this. And it's going to take a little bit longer. But this way then we can actually make our way towards the farmland. The livestock farm, and then we'll be able to hopefully secure it, or even push forward then to deal with him. I mean, the army... What do they have in terms of a garrison? It can't be that much, can it? I'm just annoyed that he's managed to get these off me. We shall see. We shall see. Commander contested, settlement lost, shameful defeat, noble birth. Yeah, that's fine. Let's switch this over now. Let's check out what we're going to be able to get next. There's quite a few options. Like, I would like to try and go for... Which one was it? Nope. Oh, this one. Sino-Roman Embassy. Just because I like the idea of having these embassy buildings that are supposed to be communicating with the Roman Empire. But on the other hand, we're not exactly going to rush for that. Although, that reminds me, we need to try and speak to about trade agreements. 15% interest from commerce, 8 satisfaction from sentinels. What does that give me as a unit? Saber infantry. Okay, some proper frontline infantry, that would be handy. Or 10% income from all sources. Let's go for just the base amount of money. I think will be quite nice. So we do that now. And we're now making, well, it's not much more, it's only 10%, but still, that 10% makes a bit of difference. Alright, let's hit the end turn again.
We would be no threat to you.
Liu Bio. Whereabouts... Can I see where you are? Liu Bio, you're all the way down here, bordering Yao Shu. You want non-aggression, but you want me to pay you 27. Pay 93 coins a turn for 10 turns. Give you food for 10 turns. And give you the stone axe. No.
Your choice.
It is. Remind me of my next turn. We need to sort out some trade agreements. Let's see if we can actually get someone traded and get a bit more extra. What happened to you? One sec. Offended? Not this again. You hear a tale of boundless courage in your ranks. One of your generals rides bravely to the aid of his friend who is moments away from death's cold touch, weathering many blows to defend their comrade. In the aftermath, you take stock of what you've heard and seen. So my husband, my Zheng Jiang's husband, yet again is injured in a fight that we haven't fought. I mean, on the plus side, at least him and Liu Shen have become a bit closer. But still, like, I don't like this event. I think it's bad when all of a sudden your character gets wounded in something that you have no control over. Like, it's literally saying we fought a battle that we haven't fought. I don't like that event. Anyway, let's continue on our journey. As you can see now, we're getting replenishment in, and we're getting our health up as well. Okay, let's just push forward towards the farm. Alright, traits gained. You picked up maimed.
We must
be
as merciless as the hot sun.
Great. So now my husband is, Namukata's husband is now maimed. Even though, again, this has nothing to do with like what we've done. It's literally like, he has been wounded, and nothing's happened. It's just literally like, oh, been injured. Alright, is there anything we could try and do money-wise? Large tea parlor. I mean, these will give us a bit of extra cash. Not a lot, though. That's one turn away from finishing. That will double the amount of income we're getting from it. So that should give me an extra 100, I would say. That could work. Okay, trade agreement. So thanks, guys, for reminding me about that. Let's go to a quick deal. Trade agreements. Who's willing to trade with me? Maybe the Han Empire. Okay, what are you willing to talk to me about to make this work? Because everyone hates you at the moment. Maybe you'd be willing to do this.
If we must.
Make this work. So they want... hang on. Trade agreement. They want us to give them Taiwan. And they will give me 1,618. That's the toolmaker. No. I'm not giving you my settlements. I mean, to be fair, that's a fair bit of money, but I'm not giving you my settlements. Cancel that. Cancel that. Alright, offer something else. Nope. Okay, what about... Okay, what about this? What about I offer you some food? Okay, we can only offer you one bit of food. Right. What about if I do offer you some payment? Right, how much is this going to cost me? Okay, this is not going to work, is it? Nope, we're going to cancel it then. I mean, you can let me know in the comments, guys. What do you think? Should I actually try and trade in Tiny Yuan? Because they want this here, right? Now, at the moment, we're actually upgrading it, so 200. I mean, we'll make that money back in 8 turns. The money that they're offering. Yeah, we're going to keep it. We're going to keep it. Never mind. Oh, so that was an enemy for a minute. Alright, you're going to go in there. Hit the end turn. Oh dear.
A garden must be pruned of
Oh dear.
weeds.
Thanks, Yuan Shu. Our list of enemies is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Devious attendant for non-aggression. Yeah, I'm quite happy to make that deal. Sure. Maybe we could have offered that attendant to the Han Empire for the trade agreement. Ugh, what's this now? Remain hungry. A swordsman in your realm is known to be unbeatable, and you enjoyed many evenings watching him defeat challengers in fighting matches. However, one evening he is challenged by a peasant armed with a simple homemade bamboo staff in place of a sword. The warrior scoffs, but the peasant's fighting style is unknown to him, and he's soon laid low by the deft movements of the the staff. You contemplate this and conclude that flexibility is the greatest weapon against chaos, and it is time that you yourself study the new skill. So we now, for Zheng Jiang, we've picked up an ancillary called Discourses of the States. Increases satisfaction and authority, and lowers corruption by 5%. Huh. Let me check that out, because, no, we don't have any accessories. We might as well do it. Equipped? Equipped? Gives me a tiny bit of money. But hey, it gives me extra 40, so I can't complain too much, can I? Right, what am I going to do about you? On the one hand, these guys are unable to replenish. On the other hand, they're marching towards Yamen. Now, what's this like in terms of a garrison? Oh, we have a few units. Lots of spearmen, archers, okay. Right.
Discard mercy to achieve ambition.
Okay, if we needed to, we could get up there in one turn. Right, if we force march it, we can get up to Yamen and take it. You know, fortify it up against an attack. Or we could even potentially push forward then with our army to attack theirs. Assuming they don't have any more armies coming in to help them. Or we can push forward towards Chongshan and take it, but that leaves this then exposed to an attack by this army plus whatever they've got. And while the garrison is reasonably good, I'd rather... How much money am I getting from this? 100 income. Do I want to lose this, or go after this?
I take what I need.
Decisions. I'm going to risk this. I'm going to risk it with Yamen. I'm going to go after Shongshan. This may be a mistake, but it's a mistake I'm going to make. So let's march you guys over here. And let's have a look. Their garrison is at full strength, but what's the settlement itself like? Damn, we can't see, can we? Garrison, okay. Right, it's nothing. It's still the same as what we faced before. In that case, I think we could take them on. This, though, may be a bit of a tough one. They do outnumber me. Yeah, let's fight the battle myself. We'll just have to see how well we can do, because they have loads of archers. They've got crossbowmen, they've got archers, they've got horsemen, and of course they got their lords. And all we got is spearmen, and a few archers of our own. Okay. Not ideal. But what I'm hoping we can do is if we take out Han Fu over at the capital of Zheng Jiang, we'll be able to hopefully negotiate a peace treaty with them because we've killed off their... Well, we've got their faction leader. And then what I'm hoping then is that we can go swing back up and deal with this guy and his forces. If we can kill off enough of them in this fight, that's going to leave them severely weakened for our force to go up there and deal with them. We really do need a second army, but I can't afford it, to be honest. I mean, maybe you could argue we've got too many good units in our main one, but that's worked out in our favour so far, and I'm quite happy to leave it like that. What we really need to do is just work on getting more money. So we need to upgrade buildings and stuff like that. But it's just so expensive to get the money to do the buildings. But one of those things. I'm not looking forward, though, to trying to face these many archers. At least we've got a few ourselves. Crap. You've decided to separate into 2 units, didn't you? What do you have up here? Horsemen. Arch militia. Okay, so apart from these spear guards, the army this side is not as powerful as the one over there. If we can hold this side that much a bit more than the other, we could do something with this. Okay, what I'm going to do, let's grab you guys, and I'm going to ask you to come over here. Let's have you come here, so you can help defend this entranceway. Everyone is going to go on guard mode. We do not want people running away from this. You guys... Okay, not quite what I was expecting. I'll be honest. Is it really that narrow here? It looks like it might. That it is. Okay, guys, I'm trying to deploy you like that. Thank you. Right, let's do something like that then for you. Right, that's gonna. In fact, this side's probably gonna face the main army. So let's just deploy someone like that. Oh my! Oh yeah. By the way, no one's gonna be skirmishing back for me. This, okay? You can stay there. You can come here. Right, is that all my units? I think so. Okay, start the battle. What we're basically going to try and do is the same tactic as we've done in the past. We're going to hold the line with our forces here. So like, these guys are going to hold. And then what we're going to do is bring these guys around in order to attack them from the rear. So hopefully that's going to work, and we can shoot them at the towers and our archers while we do this. Let's move you guys a little bit further forward. And then likewise, but for here, we'll set them up so hopefully they're going to come and attack the units here, which allows me then to bring in, well, nothing from this side, but at least these guys can swing around and try and attack them from the rear as well. So hopefully we'll be able to do a few casualties with this fight. All we can do is wait and see and hope that my troops don't get too many losses from this. So we're facing an onslaught of ours right now. Oh, you're weak against missile attack. If only I knew about that. It's my fault, I didn't pay attention, isn't it? I'll tell you what, can you guys get in there and join up with them, please?
The time has come.
Okay. You guys are going to start firing any seconds? Please? Okay, towers are firing from this side as well, that's good. Okay, let's get over this side. You guys... Okay, make your way around and come and attack these units from the rear. Okay, you guys... If we can hold them off and kill them, what I'm hoping is we'll be able to bring these guys over then to help reinforce. So... What? No, 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 don't tell me that, don't tell me that. Okay, come over here and attack these units. Okay, switch back over to the other side, what's going on? Right, grab you three. Come over here and start attacking. Oh crap. That didn't last too long, did it? Crap. Oh crap. Right. Well, that's not going according to plan now, is it? How's it going over on this side? You guys still haven't made it into combat yet. Okay, spear warriors. Okay, archers, can you come over here? And just see if you can get involved and shoot some of these guys, just to help out a bit, please.
We are being pushed back.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
At the ready.
Okay, let's pull you guys back out and see if we can get another charge in. I know these guys are shooting at us, but... Okay, swing around. Come on, break.
G warriors.
Okay, G... Right. Is it worth me trying to pull out a unit from this side?
The enemy warriors are running.
Okay, one unit's broken.
Take heed, warriors.
Okay, keep pushing forward. Kill off more of them.
Archers attack.
Alright, archers are now broken. These guys are going to be thinking, okay, we've still got this unit over here. But they must be running out of ammo at this point. Going by the red bar on the top there.
Bowmen, stand ready.
Luckily though, it seems like they're actually coming back out. They're trying to chase down the survivors maybe? Okay, that's fine. You guys shoot these.
The enemy
Take out...
unit flees. What
Okay.
coward?
No. Don't you dare tell me that you guys are about to run away. Okay, fight these. Kill them.
Attend.
You guys push forward.
Attend
Kill these
spearmen.
guys. Don't you dare tell me that you're going to lose this fight. Okay. Here they come.
Down death.
Alright. You guys rush around here. Just see if you can come over and help out a bit.
Archers ready.
Okay, Spear Guard. Finish off their Spear Guard for me, and if you're going to do anything else, go in skirmish mode as well for this situation. Okay, you guys. Okay, stay back.
Move.
Stay here.
Move out quickly.
Okay. Can you shoot these? Okay, do...
To attention, archers.
Alright, looks like we're going to lose this fight again.
Archers. Spearmen, attend.
Okay. You guys are about to break. These guys are all wavering. That's good. That's really, really good.
Unit flees.
There we go. And that's another one fleeing.
The
Right.
time has come.
You guys need to hold off these archers. Okay, these are all running away. Towers, finish them off. Okay, you guys are making your way over here. I mean, this is still not ideal in the slightest. But, if you guys run out of arrows... No, you haven't. You're just not shooting? Why?
Open fire.
Shoot them. Thank you. I think they're trying to go and capture the other towers. Okay, kill off the Spear Guard for me, please. Right, you guys are making your way over here. Right, how's it going over here? We've managed to wipe them out. Okay, you guys can push forward here. You guys come over here and help out this unit. You guys come back over here. We're going to need to hold this capture point. Don't know how long we're going to hold it, but we're going to need to hold it. And hopefully it gives you guys a chance to rest up a bit as well. Okay, good.
Ready.
You two now, make your way back over towards here too. Alright, crossbowmen are very tired. Everyone's really tired at this point. I don't blame them in the slightest. I'm not even entirely sure what you're doing all the way over there. Okay, everyone's making their way back. Towers, can you take out the archers that seem to be insisting on following these guys? Hang on. Oh, you're broken. Right. That's okay, I didn't realise. Hi, how you doing? Confidence, you're tired. Oh, I don't blame you in the slightest.
Ready, bows.
Okay.
The time has come.
Come and shoot these ones now. Right, how are we going to do this? Let's grab you and you.
Ready.
Get yourselves in position here.
To attention.
You guys come over here and prepare to attack. Just hope that we can take some extra damage from the towers here in order to try and do some damage to these guys. Can you you can't shoot backwards. Okay, that is good to know. Thank you for informing me this late in the game.
Ready.
I suppose I shouldn't be that surprised, should I?
Ready.
Okay, you guys come forward, see if you can help them at this point. And you guys come over here because you're about to face an even bigger threat. So, charge. 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 Alright, threat low, threat medium.
Heal yourselves.
Okay, you guys are going to try and fight them off. No, come this way, come this way. Don't... Who's running away?
Coward.
You... No, not the captain. Damn it. It was a valiant defeat. Well, we killed a bunch of them. I mean, that's really what I could have asked for, really, wasn't it? I was disappointed in some of these. Like, these two didn't even kill a single unit. Not a single one. These killed 3. 46. 62. I mean, these guys are my heroes. Right here, I mean, this unit in particular, this is the one I reckon managed to charge around and attack that enemy from the rear, maybe? Or, I don't know, was it the one that was holding the line? I mean, they did a fantastic job. They killed over 100 enemies. Ugh. You killed 144 of my troops. Jesus Christ. These archers are powerful. But still, at the end of the day, it was a valiant defeat. I mean, we accept it. That's just one of those things. Yeah, we managed to wipe out nearly half their army. Nearly. And you've now got reinforcements. Oh crap.
We would be no threat to you.
Do I want to pay this much to you, Don Min? No.
You dare spurn us.
No, because I'd rather spend my money on other stuff right now. Oh, this has turned into a right pickle, hasn't it? There's no denying it. Right. Settlement lost. I'm fully aware of that. Okay. Hans. You've now decided to go to war against us. This is the guy that tried to get a non-aggression pact before, wasn't he? Liu Bio. Crap. More enemies. I suppose this doesn't help. Like, because our infamy has gone up, we're now got minus 15 penalty with all factions because of us becoming more acknowledged as a bandit queen. But Jesus Christ, this is annoying, isn't it? Okay, let's try and just deal with this at least.
Strike hard.
Right. Despite our superior forces, our advisors predict a valiant defeat. Really? Starve them out. I'm gonna let them come out to me, and then we'll deal with them that way. In that case, if you're there, let me check the Yamen. It's got a pretty crappy garrison, so that's not going to be much use. The farm has got a somewhat better garrison, but still, it's not good. We may be losing a couple of regions. That is not ideal in the slightest. Okay, well, at least our money's gone up a bit. Right. Okay, let's hit the end turn. Okay, you're coming after this. There is really nothing I can try and do with the units that we got here at my command. What we can do is go after them in the next turn and take them out. Because they're not sitting around long enough to get replenishments. Apart from this one turn. So we could go after them in our next one and take them out. Yashu. Right. Hang on. Hang on. Hanfu, you're attacking. Who are you? Okay. No, wait a second. Zhan He, who the... Oh, he must be another one. He's another one of his armies, isn't he? Crap. Okay, let's have a quick look. What does he have? Mounted lancer units. He's got lancers. He's got some basic spearmen. He's got these units. But we got all of ours. Okay. So, what I'm going to do then, ladies and gentlemen, is I'm going to end the episode here. And we're going to start the next one off with this fight between us and Han Fu's forces. I feel this is going to be quite the decisive one, because if we win this, I presume we've broken the back of the Han Fu forces, and we'll be able to try and negotiate a peace treaty. Maybe even go as far as to try and get some of our territory back. But we need to make sure we don't take too many casualties from this fight, because we've got bigger fish to fry. We need to go back, take our livestock farm, push back up into Yamen in order to take the timber yards back. We've got a whole lot of enemies we're going to be facing in the future. But that's all going to be happening next time. So, all I can say for today is thank you very much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. And I hope you join me next time for more Three Kingdoms. But until then, everyone, as you know, take care. And goodbye for now.